Sarah is presented in Scripture as a holy woman whose life is held up as an example for Christian women. Let's dig deeper into God's Word and discover the characteristics and behaviors that gave her such an honorable reputation. Peter writes, "For after this manner in the old time the holy women also, who trusted in God, adorned themselves, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord." The first thing Scripture tells us about Sarah is that she trusted in God. Before Peter ever mentions her submission, he tells us where it came from. Sarah's confidence was not ultimately in Abraham, it was in the sovereign God who ruled over both of them. Her faith in God produced a heart that willingly followed her husband's leadership. Sarah did not merely obey Abraham when it was convenient or easy. She honored him, respected him, and spoke of him with reverence, calling him Lord. This was not an act of worship, nor does it mean Abraham was a perfect man. Rather, Sarah recognized the position God had given Abraham as the head of the household and honored that God-ordained authority. Her respect was not based on Abraham's perfection, but on her trust in God's design. That submission was tested in ways most wives will never experience. Twice, Abraham asked Sarah to say she was his sister while they sojourned among foreign rulers. Sarah agreed, even when obeying her husband's request placed her in circumstances that could have cost her her safety, her purity, and even her life. Scripture does not praise Abraham's deception, nor am I saying a wife should obey her husband if he commands her to sin, for our highest allegiance belongs to God. But Sarah's response reveals something remarkable about her faith. She did not allow fear, personal risk, or personal conviction to keep her from honoring her husband in a matter that was not sinful. And what do we see God do? He protected her. The Lord intervened both in Egypt and in Gerar, preserving Sarah and keeping his covenant promise. Her life reminds us that God sees every act of faithful obedience. Whether he chooses to deliver us from danger or give us grace to endure it, he remains faithful, just, and sovereign. Sarah's example challenges the modern mindset that submission is only appropriate when it is easy, safe, or comfortable. Biblical submission is not rooted in a husband's perfection. It is rooted in a wife's faith in God. A woman who truly believes that God is sovereign can cultivate a gentle and quiet spirit because her confidence rests in the Lord, not in the certainty of favorable circumstances. At the same time, husbands are not given a license to lead selfishly or harshly. They will give an account to God for how they love, lead, and care for their wives entrusted to them. Sarah's legacy was not that she married a perfect husband. Her legacy was that she trusted a perfect God. Her faith produced reverence, humility, respect, and a faithful obedience. That is why Peter points Christian women back to Sarah as an example worth following. May we be women who trust God so deeply that we gladly honor and obey our husbands, cultivate a gentle and quiet spirit, and seek to glorify Christ above ourselves.